First and foremost, I want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. If it wasn't for him, this would not be possible. Low Nose Boxing. Hit the like button, share the video, leave a comment, subscribe. If you've been watching my channel for quite some time, you already know that I'm very, very invested into the junior welterweight division. I've said numerous times that the junior welterweight division is the most skilled, diverse, competitive division in boxing, along with 154 pounds, along with 135 pounds. But I have to give the slight edge to 140 pounds. And this Saturday, we witnessed a masterclass. Jack Catterall outclassed, outboxed, dominated, and dropped Regis Prograis twice en route to a 12-round unanimous decision. If you've been watching my channel, you should already know that Teofimo Lopez is my favorite fighter in boxing. A lot of YouTube channels have a tendency of saying things like, oh, I'm not a fanboy, I'm not a fan. Let's stop the nonsense. We're all fans of the sport of boxing. That's what brought us all here, to talk about the sport that we love, the sport that we watch for entertainment. Every sport, you have a favorite team, we have favorite fighters. Teo is one of my favorite fighters, and I've stated numerous times that Teofimo Lopez needs to focus on 140 pounds. Fast forward, Terrence Bud Crawford is not interested in fighting Teofimo Lopez inside of a ring. Gervonta Davis is not interested in fighting Teofimo Lopez. Jack Catterall has solidified himself as a legitimate challenger to the throne of the two-time lineal champion Teofimo Lopez, and he's earned it. Arguably, he might have the best resume at 140 pounds than any fighter at 140 pounds, right? Jack Catterall arguably defeated Josh Taylor. Excuse me, something went in my eye real quick. Jack Catterall arguably defeated Josh Taylor before Teofimo Lopez, right? And then he also defeated Regis Prograis. He defeated two champions from the previous generation of top-level junior welterweight champions. The only one he hasn't faced is Jose Ramirez, which Teofimo Lopez tried to fight before. Jack Catterall has a southpaw style with slickness. He has athleticism. He's a good counterpuncher. Very skilled fighter. Jack Catterall has earned the fight with Teofimo Lopez. Now that Teofimo Lopez has stated that he's looking for a fight sometime in January or February, I feel the perfect fight will be a Jack Catterall in Madison Square Garden, the big room. Being that Teofimo Lopez is the A-side, it should be in New York City. But it doesn't mean that Jack Catterall is not going to receive any type of support. Jack Catterall is a fighter from the United Kingdom. Fighters from the UK have a very dedicated fan base. They will travel. So for me, New York City will be a better location for that fight, because Teofimo's from New York City. So he'll have a fan base rooting for him as well. And then you got the guys from the UK coming over to root for their fighter, Jack Catterall. Like I said before, for Teofimo Lopez to become arguably one of the greatest junior welterweights of all time, he's going to have to beat at least 5 of the top guys in his weight class. I mentioned at one point Subriel Matias. To Teofimo Lopez's credit, he tried to get the Subriel Matias fight. Subriel Matias avoided that fight. He tried to get Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez avoided that fight. He tried to get the Devin Haney fight. Devin Haney hung up the phone on him or disregarded his text message, something to that extent. Fast forward, Jack Catterall is willing to fight Teofimo Lopez. And Teo has never really fought outside of his promotional company, Top Rank. However, we've seen Top Rank do business with Eddie Hearn before, when Jack Catterall defeated Josh Taylor. Remember, Josh Taylor fights for Top Rank. But Teo should not go across seas and fight Jack Catterall, because that's the type of fight that's most likely going to go to the scorecards. It's a fight that could be competitive, and if it goes to the scorecards in the UK and Teofimo Lopez is doing better, Jack Catterall might get the nod from the judges. So that's a fight that should be held in New York City. For the proper respect that Teofimo Lopez deserves as an elite world champion fighter, that should be in the big room. That should not be in the small theater. That should be in the big room in Madison Square Garden, right? The fight was last night. You figure November, December, January, February, or March. I say February 2025. Teofimo Lopez versus Jack Catterall. Once again, 140 is lit. You know what I'm saying? You got Liam Parrell, who's building up a very good resume for himself. He defeated Montana Love. He defeated Subaru Matias. And now he's taking on Richardson Hitchens. You got Jose Ramirez getting ready to take on Arnold Barboza. You got Subaru Matias making a comeback fight. It's only a matter of time before Devin Haney gets back in there. Ryan Garcia eventually is going to come out of this suspension. So 140 is definitely hitting. Excuse me. 140 is definitely heating up right now. So Teo should stay at 140. Teo needs to focus on defending his throne. Teo, throughout his career, has always been the hunter. He hunted Lomachenko and got the fight and won. He hunted Josh Taylor, got the fight and won. He's hunting Gervonta Davis. He's hunting Terrence Crawford. Those guys don't want to fight him. But somebody wants to fight Teo, and his name is Jack Catterall, and the hunter has become the hunted. It's time for Teofimo Lopez to step up and become the defending champion. Even though he's defended the belt twice, but now it's time to defend the title against the top lions in that division and show that he's the king of the jungle. With that being said, hit the like button, share the video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, Low Nose Boxing, because Low Nose Boxing, I'm out.